Hello, can you see me? Hi. Today we are talking about the most requested thing that I have ever gotten, which is turning centers. I wanted to wait to do this one until I could actually get my turning center back myself because, you know, like I had knee surgery, blah, blah, blah. But I think it's time to just talk about it because y'all have your tryouts online and all this stuff and you're freaking out about it. So let's just talk. Okay, so I made a little Instagram post, swipey carousel thing about some of these exercises, which you can refer to if you would like, but I want to talk through them, why they're important, and some other things that you can do at home. So in your turning centers, it's a lot of hip strength, and it's a lot of just getting into your body, the feeling of sitting in your hips. So there are 3 different things that you can work on to improve your turning centers. 1 would be your hip strength, 2 would be your jump height, and 3 would be learning how to sit in your hips. Bonus would be learning how to get both legs up at the same time, but that usually comes naturally with all of these. So let's talk about hip strength exercises real quick. Having strength in your hip flexors will help your turning discs, it'll help your regular leaps, it'll help your kicks, your extension. It helps everywhere, okay? Here are some that you can do at home. Number 1 would be just going simply from a passe, out, and passe, and out. And you'll start to feel it. Make sure that you are rotating as far as you can and you're just using these muscles here, and try not to grip your quad. I mean, you are gonna use it a little bit, but you should feel it in your hips. Another exercise you can do, which I can't really demonstrate because I don't have anything, but would be put your foot on a surface, like a table or something. Let it rest on that surface. And then all you do is lift it off and lift it back down. And you don't change anything else in your upper body, and you'll really, really feel that in your hips. Another one would be sitting in your straddle and rotating under. You're not opening out more than your natural turnout allows, okay? Or else you won't even be able to do this. Keep your body as stable as possible. I like to put my hands in front, but you can put them in the back as well. And then you can practice just doing leg lifts, 1 leg at a time. 1 at a time, 1 at a time. Or you can do both. Both and both. And you will really, really feel this in your hippie hips. I've talked about this very many times on my channel before. That was such a dancer move. But just stretching alone is not what's gonna improve your leaps, your jumps, your anything. Stretching does help, but you need to work on your mobility and your strength. So if you constantly feel like you have tight hip flexors and that stretching them out doesn't help or whatever, it might actually be that they're just weak. And every time you use them, they're actually just getting sore. And so if you can strengthen those muscles, it will help you a lot. But back to turning centers. If you're completely new to these, I would recommend you start with just doing baby versions of them. So you're basically just gonna do X jumps. And the goal here is to just work on the action of rotating your hips under and getting both legs up at the same time. So let me take my socks off because I don't want to slip and die. Please don't look at my feet, they're very ugly right now. So you'll start it out the exact same way as if you're gonna do a turning disc. You could do high chaîné or you could just go low chaîné. And all you're gonna do is pop it up into a little baby X jump. And in the air, you want to have both hips rotated under and both legs are coming up at the same time. I'll do it, but you probably won't be able to see me. I'm gonna get cut off, sorry. So you just go high and low and up. And see, I probably didn't even do a good job of it there, but you really wanna rotate that second leg in the air. So another really important aspect is getting your hips up in the air and being able to jump and push off the floor. So you want to get your hips up as high as you can and extend from there. This next exercise will help you not only figure out how to get your hips up in the air, but also how to get them up at the same time. I always feel really funny doing these because they look weird, but they're very helpful, honestly. So what you're gonna do is basically do a turning disc, but with bent knees. So same old deal, you do a high chaîné, low chaîné, and then you're coming up in the air like this. And you wanna sit in your hips, you wanna get them up as high as possible. So high, low, up, up. And I probably did a bad job, I don't know, I can't tell. It might also be worth trying just some regular jumps and just working on your height and learning how to push off the floor. So you could do these from first position where you're just going plie, jump as high as you can. Plie, jump as high as you can. Or you can even do them in parallel and basically do squat jumps and just work on your height. Get those hips up. Okay, so now actually doing the turning disc. I personally think that a lot of this is just getting the motion into your body and doing it over and over until your body feels comfortable with it. Make sure that you're not opening up or lifting your leg until you're like at this front corner. You're not gonna start opening till you're here and then you pop it up. Don't just like try and start opening when you're over here. That's gonna be way too much work to get your hips from here to here. So try and start opening up to the corner and then pop it up. Yeah, so like I said, I had knee surgery and I tried these again for the first time in like months and months, and they were very bad because my body completely forgot how to do them. But insert clip of me when I used to be able to do them. They were pretty good, you know, like they weren't bad. Growing up, I did ballet, I did studio, I was flexible, I could do all kinds of other jumps and leaps. And then when I did turning disc for the first time in high school, I was like, what the heck? Why is this so hard? And it was honestly because my body just wasn't used to it and I couldn't figure out how to sit in my hips properly. But it did take me a while to get there because I just really didn't practice them. And that's the big thing. You just have to practice them, record yourself, see what you're doing weird, have someone else give you feedback as well. That will help. If anyone has other advice that they think would be helpful to other people, please leave it in the comments because I don't know everything and you might be able to help someone. If you liked watching this, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I post new videos twice a week. If you want to watch something else from me, click right here. And I hope you guys have a lovely, magical, wonderful day. Bye.